Ahoy friends, welcome to Building the Alpha Dory. I'm Dan, and this is a project to build a Chamberlain sailing dory. Today we'll be out in the shop working on the centerboard trunk. Let's get out there and get to it. Alright, so like I was saying last episode, we've got the plywood cut out for the trunk. And now what I'm doing is I'm gluing up a laminate out of some plank to sort of both stiffen and thicken the centerboard trunk sides. So that's what we're doing, and I'll go, we got to cut a little triangle to fit in this piece, and then we're going to glue up a laminate to go on this side as well, this side of the trunk as well. So, yeah, here we are. Kind of breezy today. Yeah, so this one will have to go on the other. On the other. Mark this one. And this one can go on this one. Alright, let's cut that. Okay, see if this works. Yeah. There we go. Looks like a good fit. Okay, and then one little triangle to put in the top. We'll be ready to do the second layer. So let's see. I think I got a little scrap triangle down here that we can use. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Okay, great. So I'll get some glue on that. There. Yeah. Back from a hike. A beautiful day for it. Okay, so that's that panel glued up. Yeah, let's see. That should be good. So now what we'll do is we'll put the other piece that we gotta glue up right on top. So inside out is the way I'm laying up these pieces so that they that the glued side tends to cup inward towards the case, and this will just add a lot of rigidity to that 3/8 ply, and it'll also give it a sort of traditional look as well. The plywood is great for the centerboard because it's solid piece. It's not going to leak at the joints. Old-timey centerboard boxes were a sort of source of potential leaks because they were caulked. And it was tough to keep them watertight. It's a lot easier. It's extremely simple now with the advent of plywood. So we're definitely using the plywood, but we're combining it with the traditional sort of look with the planking. Once this is all glued up, we'll go ahead and sand the surface, and then paint it. Then the trunk will be painted. Done getting the glue on here. And then once we get this one laid up, we'll flip it over and clamp everything together. Looks good. Next. Alright. Looks good. Make sure that we got our insides are out. So that's a big plus. Yeah, these are nice thin planks, but they'll add a lot of rigidity to the actual structure of the board box. And then we'll also put some center bracing and spacing on this. one more plank to go on there. Then we'll be ready to clamp everything up. Alright, so that's the last of the little bits and pieces to be cut up. Gotta get some glue on this one. I'm gonna need some more glue. So let's grab that. I've been using Type Bond 3 for most of this project, which I'm a big fan of. It really seems to do a pretty good job. Looks good. And last little bit. Okay, so the next thing is to take this and bring it around so it's lined up with the lower one. Alright. Make sure everything's nice and tight together. That looks good down this end. Nice and tight down this end. And we'll line the pieces up pretty close. Great. Yeah, now we'll get some weight on this and make a little centerboard sandwich. Okay, I got 2 of the 3 big bags on there, and then a 30-pound sandbag down the end. So I'll go grab the last tube sand, 70-pounder. These guys have some weight to them, that's for sure. So yeah, looks good. I've got another weight around too. I'm trying to remember where I set it. It's a fire door weight. Might go good right here, but looks like I got enough weight on there anyway, so. Yeah, we'll see. Should be good. Alright, well, a bit of a waiting game now for this to dry. And maybe we can take a look at the centerboard and rudder that we glued up yesterday. Alright, so the rudder and the centerboard parts and pieces are looking like they're gluing up pretty good. I'm not going to do anything with them today, but it looks like the glue has set. So, well, we got a minute. Why don't we trim these? Beading for the rails. That way we'll be sure not to break anything off by mistake. Let's get that out of the way. I'm just holding the saw flush to the transom there to trim the beading off. And we're getting to the point where we are going to, we got to decide on the shape of the transom here. And cut this to shape with the sculling notch. So that'll probably be a project for another day. But while we're back here, we might as well take the sharp edge off this, the inside of this rail, smooth this out, and maybe we'll also do the inside edge of the solid shear. So let me grab a plane. We can trim that so it's nice and tidy. I've already done this up at the bow. And this is just a little bevel that goes on the inside of the bead, which keeps that sharp edge from getting damaged. Keeps that edge from chafing on any ropes or lines. And the idea is to put about the same amount of bevel on the bead as is on the bevel on the inside of the rail cap there. Now I'll grab a chisel. I'll finish off this blend the bead into the rail cap. Nice. And then same back at the stern, we'll blend the transom into the bead back here. Alright, so we got a bit done today. I think I'll probably take the rest of the light that's left in the day to clean up around the shop a bit. Yeah, I actually got to clean out the boat. The centerboard trunk is going to have to go in right where these two posts are bracing the bottom onto the bed. So we're actually going to have to remove these posts at some point in the next week or two once we get the box built. And like I say, the box is going in right in the middle of the boat here where all this junk is. So yeah, I gotta clean out the boat, vacuum out the boat, and get ready to put in the box and the seat risers. Maybe clean up around the yard a bit as well. Yeah, I got quite a bit of junk accumulating in the shop here, which is often what happens over the winters. But yeah, it just needs a good cleaning out, spring cleaning. Well, thanks for stopping by, friends. Massive thank you to everyone who has commented, liked, subscribed, supported the channel and all. Yeah, you guys are why we keep doing this. So yeah, thanks again, and look forward to seeing you in the comments section and in the next video. Bye.